Hello everyone, and welcome to the YouTube channel for St. Martin's Episcopal Church in Charlotte, North Carolina. This is Rob Kirby, the current senior warden, and this short video slideshow is to provide you with a summary review of our 2015 parish finances. Spoiler alert, from a financial standpoint, it was a very, very good year for St. Martin's. Our annual parish meeting will be held on February 28, 2016, and the information presented here is intended to supplement the financial reporting that will be presented at that session and perhaps to reach a broader audience than those who are able to attend the meeting in person. In this brief video, I'll cover the 2015 operating budget, both the revenue and expenses, and the allocations from the surplus carried over from year-end 2014, as well as the direct mission distributions from the 5 special offerings that we conducted during the year. There is a separate video which will provide a look at the 2016 budget forecast, so I hope you'll have a look at that material following this video. So let's get started with a look at 2015. This first slide shows where we started the year. The 2015 operating budget was established at $627,682. 89% of the revenue forecast was based upon pledges of financial support, that is, contributions from members who submitted a financial pledge to St. Martin's. The remaining 11% of revenue was forecasted to come in roughly equal portions from the annual distributable income from the St. Martin's Foundation and unpledged income, that is, roughly loose offering receipts received on Sunday mornings. At the beginning of 2015, we also had the benefit of a $43,000 operating surplus that was carried over from the previous year's operating budget. It's important to note that throughout the year of 2015, the operating budget and the 2014 surplus were kept separately. It is interesting to note here that the 2015 budget represented a 5.4% increase over the 2014 budget of $597,000. This next chart presents the expense side of the 2015 operating budget, showing the allocations across the primary expense categories. Nearly 2/3 of the operating expenses, or about $387,000 of the parish's expenses, are personnel costs. These include salaries, benefits, pensions, and development costs for our 6 full-time and 2 part-time staff members. Do bear in mind that the staff of St. Martin's are engaged in mission in virtually all other expense categories. Just over $100,000 was budgeted for the buildings and grounds, which includes utilities costs, maintenance, cleaning and yard care supplies, and building repairs. Another $73,000 was budgeted to fulfill our diocesan asking, and $12,000 was allocated to our mission board. Now that we've had a look at the operating budgets from the beginning of the year, let's have a look at how our actual financial results compare to the 2015 budget. This bar chart compares the actual 2015 results as shown in green to those of the budgeted amounts shown in orange. On the left side, you'll find the 3 revenue categories, and on the right side of the chart, you'll see the 6 expense categories. Note on the revenue side that both pledged giving and unpledged giving exceeded our budget, resulting in a revenue surplus of about $79,000 for the year. On the expense side, expenses did exceed the budget by about 3%, or $19,000 in total. This was largely due to earlier than anticipated hiring of our youth director in early 2015 and the onboarding of our curate in December after it was clear we were headed for an operating surplus. The net result was an operating surplus of $60,000 for the year, which is particularly remarkable in that it was a revenue-generated surplus. As mentioned previously, we began the year of 2015 with an operating surplus of over $43,000 that was carried over from the 2014 operating budget. So the first step that was taken by the vestry was to use the surplus funds to pay back the St. Martin's Foundation for the $7,750 supplemental distribution that was received in the year 2014. Then, over the course of 2015, the vestry very deliberately allocated the remaining funds to finance building improvement projects in the sanctuary, including new lighting, a new sound system, a new breaker panel in the sacristy, and new insulation. The vestry also funded the installation of an improved drain at the St. Martin's School playground. At the end of 2015, just over $10,000 remained in the surplus fund, and this amount was transferred to the building reserve account to be held for future repair needs. It's long been a tradition at St. Martin's that the loose offering collected on special occasions be designated to specific mission causes, generally outside of St. Martin's. The money is collected by St. Martin's and immediately passed through directly to the outside organizations. On 5 occasions during 2015, we collected over $56,000 in gifts for various groups. As can be seen in this chart, over $46,000 was given to Thompson, a local organization affiliated with the Episcopal Church, which serves children and families struggling with neglect, abuse, and hardship. Other groups receiving funds from St. Martin's in 2015 included the El Hogar Mission Team, the Episcopal Farm Workers Ministry, in honor of Bishop Michael Curry and his wife Sharon Curry, and the Justice Ministries, a local agency fighting human trafficking. So there you have it, a quick summary of the St. Martin's financial picture for 2015. To recap, with respect to the operating budget, we saw growth in giving levels at St. Martin's driven by increased participation, which fueled a surplus of the year of over $60,000 on the operating budget. Meanwhile, the vestry allocated much of the 2014 surplus to building improvements, particularly those in the sanctuary, and the good people of St. Martin's gave generously to support various special collections held throughout the year. I hope you found the information presented here to be helpful and edifying, and if you have any questions, feel free to contact any vestry member of St. Martin's or yours truly. And I do hope you'll take the time to watch the slideshow which presents the 2016 budget and our missions plans for that year. Thanks for watching. Let us go forth to love and serve the Lord.